Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to
Something Vloggy Friday show.
Oh yeah, she knows what she's talking about.
Do I?
No.
That would be rare.
It wouldn't. To start with, hello and welcome to all our new subscribers, and hello and welcome to all our old subscribers, and hello and welcome to the subscribers that have been here a sort of a medium amount of time. I think that covers everybody, doesn't it?
There's probably a loophole somewhere.
Somewhere there's bound to be.
I actually can't remember a lot of this week. I know we've been busy.
Getting old, you see. Getting old, that's what it is.
I know. I've been so busy, all the things have fallen out of my brain.
As you may or may not have noticed, Monday's film didn't go up, and we actually have a really good excuse this time because of the fact that the place that we were going to go and film, they closed because of the weather. It was a little bit on the windy side. We lost a couple of tiles, that sort of thing. So you had the Caerleon Amphitheatre film go up on Wednesday, which was obviously very confusing for everybody because I was very confused. But you seem to have enjoyed that. That Caerleon is fantastic. It's not just the bits that you can see that get me. I bumped into a local chap who was telling me all about all the stuff you can't see, partly because of the fact that it's covered in earth and what have you. But he was a fascinating chappy to talk to because he'd lived there all his life. He's now retired, and he was telling me all about there used to be a pond. And some guys went up in a plane or saw some aerial photographs of the area and went, hang on a minute, that looks like a drain channel that ran from the top of the hill where above Caerleon apparently there was another Roman town. They sent some divers in who apparently unblocked the drain and it still sits there. So there's a 2,000-year-old, roughly, 2,000-year-old drain sitting underneath the town. A stone culvert, if you like, that runs... It's got to be a good 3 miles, and it feeds down into the river, apparently.
Yeah. We also found out that the amphitheatre itself used to not be quite so covered over, but tourists kept nicking bits of the walls.
Apparently.
Pesky tourists.
The bits round the back all used to be exposed, and now they've had to cover it over because people kept nicking bits.
There's a canal down in Devon, and they had uncovered these beautiful cobbled walkways next to the canal, and people started nicking the cobbles, so they had to cover it over again.
Took them 3 days.
Yeah.
From uncovering the thing to having to cover it back over again because people had started pinching the cobbles, which just I'd find slightly baffling. One of the nice things about this is that you get to meet an awful lot of people in places that they live and quite often that they love.
Yeah.
And that's when you're bumping into people who are really enthusing about where you are. That's
and
always
they tend to
really
know
nice.
Little bits of information that you just can't find anywhere else.
All vast bits of information. Yeah. The chap that I was talking to really knew exactly what was going on, and I was pointing out things and going, "What's that?" And he knew, and that's brilliant.
Yeah,
that's just lovely. So so we had a splendid day, and hopefully you'll thoroughly enjoy the film.
Yes, you've got the barracks coming up, and then the baths, and they were quite interesting. Unfortunately, we couldn't do pieces to camera in the baths because there was a lot of noise.
They've got a PA system in there. You've got the sound of dripping water and people swimming and splashing and all that sort of thing.
They've got a bit of music in the background.
We were chatting to a lady at another one of the Cadu sites, and she was telling me that her friend used to work at the Caerleon baths, and I think she said she lasted about 9 years and then had to stop.
I thought it was 5 months.
No, it was years. She worked there for years, but apparently, eventually, the dripping noise she just couldn't stand it anymore, so I had to leave.
I found it quite a relaxing experience.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's a stunning looking thing, and what they've done with it's very clever because they're projecting the images of water into it, so that it's quite an astounding looking thing.
Yeah, and they've got divers projected in the pond.
Pond? Pool?
Well, in the pool, in the bath. We're doing away with the guess wheres because, bless him, Sharko, you're the only one that's guessing.
The other thing is we've realised that if you say, guess where we are, and somebody guesses, that's almost the end of the conversation.
It might come back. But
you never know.
If there's popular demand for it, then it'll come back, but otherwise...
You might find that what we'll do is we'll keep taking the pictures, and then at some point further down the line when we've done, 100 or so, it might,
You'll start
a trip down memory lane. Can you remember where this one was shot? That kind of thing.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
That's not a bad idea. No. Off the top of my head, that was.
We could do it like over winter, where there'll be a calendar. It's like on the first day of December. Where did we go to?
Without the singing, possibly. We're still gaining in subscribers in a lovely fashion, which we're thoroughly enjoying. It's really when that happens. We get excited with every new subscriber. It's really,
we do.
It's really sad.
Oh, through in the net.
Anyway, if you want to help us sort of get more subscribers and make our day, share our films on social media. We would thoroughly appreciate it.
And if you want to get your name at the end of the videos, the rollover starts at the beginning of the next month.
Or any of the other fabulous things
Yeah.
that we have on offer. The strange and peculiar stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have strange or peculiar stuff. We have normal stuff. That's good.
I think we should start introducing strange and peculiar stuff.
The Voyager tier, where you can get a gift of some nature, and we don't know what that is. See, that might
Yeah.
be strange and peculiar.
I think that's going to start to be sort of little packs of all sorts of things. I'm quite sort of excited about the things thing, and we don't have anybody buying in at that tier yet, which is a bit of a shame because I don't get to go around and collect things.
He likes to shop. I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Things, weird and wonderful things.
we will see you on Monday and or possibly Wednesday.
Yes. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week. And yeah, I think that's it, isn't it?
It is.
So,
See you next time.
Charles, TTFN.
It's gone cold.